The worst we have ever seen, Chelsea. Worst. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of Blue Pride Football. It is Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2. Another poor game by Chelsea. Very poor game underneath the management of Graham Potter. This is like the norm for us Chelsea this season. A very poor season, led by a poor management team, poor ownership. Pretty much every week, in and out, I've been talking about the same issue that Chelsea Football Club is facing, and this is really getting so ridiculous. Every game that Chelsea is about to play or played, two things we the fans can look for. One is a draw. Two is a loss. Those are the main two things. The main two things. And we have been sitting in the position, the 10th position, for the longest period of time. And we have one of the biggest games against two teams that clearly much battling for 11th place and 10th place. And the better team won, which was Aston Villa. And now they are sitting 10th place on the table and we are sitting 11th place. Is there a difference? One step backwards. One step backwards. Week in, week out, we are stuck in the 10th position. Don't having anywhere to go. Only backwards. Only backwards. And obviously, something is wrong with the board in not making the decision to sack Graham Potter. This is really and truly getting out of hand. Every week is the same thing. We're just coming from the international break, and this is what the fans are greeted with at Stamford Bridge. A poor game, a poor lineup. Yes, we can come and talk about trust in the process, but the question is there a process for us as the fans to trust? Is there a foundation by Graham Potter for us to trust? Has Graham Potter came in and make any significant difference? Well, he had made a lot of differences. Differences where lineup is concerned, differences where we are positioned 10th and now 11th on the table. Those are all the difference we can look at. Those are all the difference. And yes, every week we can come and talk about Graham Potter. But at the end of the day, we can also say the players have a responsibility to go out and play for the team. But how can a team play the best ball game when the management, when the coaching staff don't have a clue as to what they are doing? If we were to get the likes of a Lionel Messi, a Mbappe, Neymar, Ronaldo, you name all of those big names to put at Chelsea, will the structure be any different than what it is now? I can say no. And in the press conference, Graham Potter keep on saying that he is to be blamed. He takes full responsibility. Brother, if you take full responsibility, the responsibility that I would love for you to take is just to walk yourself through the door. Leave the bridge. This is really and truly getting out of hand. Every week is the same thing. For me, I only just support the team. Knowing that we are going to lose, I only just support the team. If we are not going to lose, we are going to draw. God bless if we do win a game. Under Graham Potter, this Chelsea team is the worst I have ever experienced watching Chelsea Football Club. The worst. The worst. You can hear the anger in my voice. You can see the frustration on my face just to tell that it is really taking a toll on each and every Chelsea fan, mentally, physically, emotionally. What is the board really doing to this Chelsea club? Under Roman Abramovich, Graham Potter would be a sack man the first 3-5 games he's played. He would be sacked, removed from the club. Players are even being discouraged. They are not being motivated the right way to play for Chelsea. What's the reason for the fans to be going in the club? Supporting their team week in, week out. Tell me, what's the reason? There's no reason. There is no reason. And the owner and the board really looking from the upper scale, looking down on the field, seeing that Graham Potter don't have a clue as to what he's doing. £600 million we buy players for. Pretty much that £600 million is you building a new squad. It's like you can use that money and buy 11 players to play for Chelsea. We spend that huge amount of money to do what? Tell me. To do what? Nothing. Nothing. Instead of the team going forward, the team is going backward. Backward. We have a few more games to be played. Are we pleased with the performance of the team? Are we pleased with the decision made by the board? Are we pleased with the management or the coaching staff of Graham Potter? No, we are not pleased. You know when we are going to be pleased? When the board decide they are going to sack Graham Potter. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's like watching the game and falling asleep. Graham Potter should be jailed. He should be sacked right away. Right away. But yes, we can all stay here and build up our blood pressure and, getting hungry and miserable. Graham Potter is there, just the same. Guys, please remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment in the section. Let me know you guys feeling about what's really taking place at Chelsea. The worst we have ever seen Chelsea. Worst.